Most of us have goals and aspirations, yet despite achieving many of them, there's often a lingering sense of void, a feeling that something is still missing. This sensation can be a signal from our deeper selves, hinting at unresolved inner conflicts or unexplored parts of our psyche. It suggests we may have ignored an important aspect of our personality that needs our attention to achieve true fulfillment. This is where the profound insights of Carl Jung come into play, offering a powerful way to understand and transform ourselves. Jung introduced the concept of the shadow, which comprises the unseen, often ignored aspects of our personality. These include traits, desires, and memories that we push aside, but recognizing and integrating them is crucial for our growth. Ignoring these aspects can leave us feeling incomplete and disconnected from our true selves. By confronting our shadow, we can uncover parts of ourselves that have been buried under societal expectations and personal fears. Acknowledging these hidden parts not only freed us from self-imposed limits, but also allowed a more authentic connection with others and a deeper sense of purpose. In this video, we are going to dive deep into Jung's psychological concepts, explore the nature of the shadow, the repercussions of ignoring it, and the transformative power of facing and integrating it into our conscious lives. Whether you are new to Jung's theories or are already on the path of self-exploration, this video promises to offer thought-provoking insights and actionable strategies. All right, let's first start by understanding the man behind these transformative ideas, Carl Gustav Jung. Born in Switzerland in 1875, Jung emerged as a pivotal figure in psychology, forging a path distinct from his contemporaries. Jung ventured beyond the traditional confines of early 20th century thought, integrating aspects of mythology, religion, and philosophy into his understanding of the human psyche. This holistic approach shifted the focus from merely treating psychopathologies to exploring the rich and complex nature of the human mind. One of Jung's most influential ideas was the collective unconscious, a deeper layer of the unconscious shared among all humans. This reservoir of experiences and memories inherited from our ancestors contains universal themes and symbols or archetypes that manifest across cultures and time. Among these archetypes, the shadow is particularly relevant to this topic we are going to discuss. It represents the darker, unconscious aspects of the personality that the conscious ego does not identify with, often comprising repressed ideas, weaknesses, desires, instincts, and shortcomings. Jung believed that confronting and integrating our dark side was crucial for achieving psychological wholeness. He asserted that the parts of ourselves we perceive as negative or undesirable are as integral to our identity as the positive aspects. Jung's exploration of these concepts was not just theoretical, he applied them in his clinical practice. Understanding these archetypes and the collective unconscious could lead to profound insights into a patient's psyche and aid in their journey towards self-realization and individuation. Individuation, a central concept in Jung's theory, is the process of integrating the unconscious with the conscious mind, leading to a more complete and balanced individual. This process involves reconciling opposites within the psyche, such as the conscious and unconscious, the masculine and feminine, and the personal and collective. Through his extensive work, Jung laid the groundwork for many modern psychological practices, from dream analysis to art therapy. His influence extends beyond psychology into literature, art, and religious studies, making him one of the most significant figures in understanding the human psyche. Jung's theories offer a lens through which we can view not just individual psychology, but also cultural phenomena and collective behaviors. By exploring these deeper layers of the mind, Jung opened up new possibilities for understanding ourselves and the world around us. Let's now discuss the shadow. At the heart of Carl Jung's analytical psychology lies this fascinating idea: the shadow. He described the shadow as the dark side of the ego, a repository of repressed desires, undeveloped potential, and unfulfilled aspirations. It represents those parts of ourselves that we choose to keep in the dark, either because they are socially unacceptable, contradict our preferred self-image, or are painful to acknowledge. Leonard Cohen, a contemporary poet and musician, often explored his inner darkness through his art. His lyrics express a deep acceptance of both the light and dark within, illustrating how creative expression can serve as a means to engage with and understand one's shadow. In everyday life, shadow manifestations can be simpler but equally impactful. For instance, feeling irritable around a confident colleague might reveal one's own suppressed ambitions or self-image issues. By recognizing and addressing these shadow aspects, one can foster personal growth and improve interpersonal relationships. Integrating the shadow involves acknowledging these hidden parts and understanding their origins. This process not only alleviates internal conflicts, but also enhances one's capacity for empathy, creativity, and self-expression. For example, acknowledging jealousy or resentment towards others can lead to greater self-awareness and healthier relationships. Engaging in shadow work can include reflective practices such as journaling, therapy, and mindful meditation. These activities help surface and explore the shadow aspects, making it possible to reconcile them with one's conscious self. Now that was the basics of Jung's shadow concept. If you ignore it, there are very serious impacts. Let's discuss the significant psychological impacts of ignoring this aspect of our psyche. When we ignore the shadow, it can lead to a wide range of psychological and emotional issues, significantly affecting our behavior, relationships, and overall well-being. One of the key consequences is projection, where we attribute our own undesirable traits to others, leading to misunderstandings and conflicts in our relationships. This not only strains our interactions, but also keeps us from addressing our own deeper issues. Internal conflict is another major issue. The unrecognized parts of our personality can create a sense of inauthenticity, where we feel we are not living a life aligned with our true selves. This misalignment often leads to dissatisfaction and a lack of fulfillment. Even if externally everything appears successful, such internal discord can manifest as feelings of inauthenticity, leaving individuals feeling like they are living a life misaligned with their true selves. The psychological imbalance caused by neglecting our shadow can lead to mental health challenges such as anxiety and depression. These issues often stem from the dissonance between our conscious identity and the unacknowledged parts of ourselves. By denying parts of our personality, we also limit our potential for personal growth and development, which can result in a life that feels unfulfilled and devoid of personal meaning. In practical terms, these effects can be seen in various areas of life. For instance, in the professional realm, individuals might find themselves pursuing careers that align with their conscious self-image, but ignore deeper aspirations or talents. This suppression can lead to a sense of emptiness and a lack of engagement with their work. Similarly, in personal relationships, this can manifest in patterns of conflict and dissatisfaction, where individuals repeatedly find themselves in situations where they feel misunderstood or unfulfilled, not realizing that this is a reflection of their internal struggle with unacknowledged aspects of their personality. After exploring the psychological impacts of ignoring the shadow, let's discuss how to actively embrace these darker aspects of our personality to achieve psychological wholeness. Embracing the darker parts of ourselves is essential for personal growth. The journey begins with honest self-reflection. This involves taking a hard look at ourselves and acknowledging aspects of our personality that we've previously ignored or denied. Understanding why these traits were repressed and how they have influenced our behavior and choices is crucial. Once we recognize these parts, the next challenge is exploring them, which can be facilitated through journaling, meditation, and psychotherapy. The goal here is not just to unearth these traits, but to understand their origins and implications on our lives. Accepting these facets as part of who we are is the next step, and it's perhaps the most challenging. This acceptance should be without judgment, recognizing that all parts of our personality, whether viewed as positive or negative, contribute to our complexity as human beings. The final and ongoing step is integration, which involves incorporating these aspects into our conscious life. This might mean changing behaviors, exploring new interests, or adjusting how we interact with others. It's about finding ways to express these previously hidden parts in a healthy and constructive manner. Challenges will arise, such as resistance to self-discovery, emotional turbulence from confronting difficult truths, and the challenge of acceptance, especially if these aspects conflict with our established self-image or societal norms. Overcoming these challenges requires a supportive environment, perhaps through therapy or supportive relationships, and a non-judgmental attitude towards oneself. Integration into daily life can also be demanding. It involves changing long-standing behavioral patterns or re-evaluating one's values and goals. This process is not linear. There will be setbacks and moments of doubt, but each step forward enriches our understanding of ourselves and enhances our way of living. After discussing how to embrace the dark sides of our personality, let's dive into the benefits of integrating these aspects. This journey isn't just about confronting ourselves, it's a transformative path that leads to profound personal growth and a richer, more fulfilling life. Now, let's look at the transformative benefits of integrating your shadow. Integrating the shadow, those darker parts of our personality, can be likened to putting together the missing pieces of a puzzle. By acknowledging and incorporating all parts of ourselves, we become more complete and authentic versions of who we are. This wholeness sparks a multitude of positive changes across various aspects of our lives, including enhanced self-awareness, better relationships, unleashed creativity, and greater emotional resilience. One of the primary benefits of this integration is a heightened sense of self-awareness. When we explore and accept all parts of ourselves, we gain a deeper understanding of who we are, what drives us, and what we truly value. This awareness allows us to make more conscious choices, aligning our actions with our true selves. We become more mindful of our reactions, behaviors, and decisions, leading to a more intentional and authentic life. As we understand ourselves better, our relationships improve significantly. We develop greater empathy and understanding towards others, recognizing the complexities within them as we acknowledge our own. This understanding fosters deeper connections, improved communication, and more meaningful interactions with those around us. Often, our most creative impulses lie in the parts of ourselves that we have yet to explore fully. By embracing these aspects, we unlock new sources of inspiration and creativity. Whether through art, writing, music, or any other form of creative expression, this creative liberation not only enriches our lives, but also contributes positively to the world around us. The journey toward integration also cultivates emotional resilience. By facing and accepting our darker parts, we learn to navigate difficult emotions and situations with greater ease. This resilience allows us to face life's challenges with more strength and grace. Moreover, this process contributes to emotional growth. We develop a broader emotional range, experiencing life more fully and with greater authenticity. We encourage you to embark on this journey of personal exploration and integration. It's not always easy, It requires courage and honesty, but the rewards are immeasurable. You'll discover aspects of yourself that you never knew existed, develop a richer, more nuanced understanding of who you are, and most importantly, step into a life that is more aligned with your true self. This journey is deeply personal and unique to each individual. There is no right or wrong way to approach it, and it unfolds differently for everyone. The key is to stay open, curious, and compassionate towards yourself as you navigate this path. As you proceed on this transformative journey, you are not only improving your life, but also contributing to a more conscious and empathetic world. By becoming the best version of ourselves, we inspire those around us to do the same. This collective growth and self-improvement have the power to bring about positive change in our communities and society at large. After exploring the benefits of integrating our darker sides, let's delve into the core of what this process entails. Transformation and integration, crucial steps toward achieving a deep and authentic self-realization. The process of integrating the unacknowledged parts of our personality isn't just a journey of self-discovery. It's at the heart of what Carl Jung termed individuation. Individuation involves becoming aware of oneself, integrating the unconscious with the conscious, and fully realizing one's unique potential. Jung described individuation as the psychological process of integrating opposites within the psyche, such as the conscious and unconscious elements of our personality. Jung famously said, "The goal of life is to make your heartbeat match the beat of the universe, to match your nature with nature." This quote captures the essence of individuation, aligning one's inner self with the broader rhythms of life. It's about reconciling the various parts of oneself, leading to a more harmonious and balanced existence. Individuation isn't about achieving perfection or eliminating flaws. It's about embracing all aspects of oneself, which fosters a greater understanding and acceptance of who we are. Integration plays a crucial role in this process. It involves acknowledging, understanding, and incorporating the previously unrecognized aspects of our personality into our conscious life. This integration is not a one-time event, but a continuous journey of growth and development. As we integrate these aspects, our values, beliefs, and perceptions often evolve. We may discover new interests or passions, or find ourselves re-evaluating our life's direction. This evolution is a natural part of becoming more aligned with our authentic selves. A key aspect of this journey is overcoming dichotomies within ourselves. Jung believed that the human psyche is inherently dualistic, comprising opposing elements such as the masculine and feminine, the rational and irrational, or the light and dark. Individuation involves reconciling these opposites, recognizing that they are not mutually exclusive but complementary parts of a whole. This reconciliation leads to a more nuanced understanding of ourselves and the world around us, allowing us to navigate life's complexities with greater wisdom and flexibility. Jung aptly noted, "One does not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious." This highlights the importance of acknowledging and integrating all parts of ourselves, even those we might prefer to keep hidden. The ultimate goal of this transformative process is to live authentically. Authentic living means being true to our innermost nature, expressing ourselves honestly and fully in all aspects of our lives. It is about aligning our actions and choices with our true selves, leading to a life that is not only more fulfilling, but also more meaningful. Finally, the last thing in this aspect we are going to talk about is the philosophical insights that deepen our understanding of this process. Friedrich Nietzsche, the German philosopher, profoundly impacts our understanding of self-integration. His concept of the Übermensch, or Overman, is particularly relevant here. Nietzsche proposed that the Übermensch is an individual who has transcended the constraints of conventional morality to create a personal value system. This transcendence isn't about disregarding ethical principles, but about understanding and integrating the multitude of forces within the self, including those that society might deem negative or undesirable. Nietzsche encourages us to confront and embrace the complexities of our nature. He believed that acknowledging and integrating these complexities is essential for achieving true greatness of character. His famous assertion, "He who fights with monsters should be careful lest he thereby become a monster." And when you gaze long into the abyss also gazes into you, strikingly captures the idea of facing the darker aspects of our personality. It's both a caution and a call to embrace our entirety without losing ourselves in the process. Eastern philosophies, particularly Taoism and Buddhism, offer profound insights into the process of self-integration. The Taoist concept of yin and yang symbolizes the balance of opposites, darkness and light, softness and strength, passivity and activity. This concept can be applied to the idea of integrating the unacknowledged self, where the goal is to find harmony between the contrasting aspects of our personality. Buddhism, with its emphasis on the middle way, teaches a similar concept of balance. It advocates for a path of moderation, avoiding the extremes of self-denial and self-indulgence. This philosophy can be interpreted as an encouragement to acknowledge and integrate all aspects of the self, thus avoiding the extremes of rejecting or becoming consumed by any single part of our psyche. To sum up the whole philosophy, integrating the shadow is not just a path to self-awareness. It's a transformative process that invites us to live authentically and fully. If you've enjoyed these psychological and philosophical insights, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us keep producing content that dives deep into fascinating topics like this one. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate you joining us on this journey of self-discovery and growth. Remember, embracing all aspects of your personality is the key to a balanced and fulfilling life. Subscribe to stay updated with our latest discussions and to continue exploring these transformative ideas together. See you in the next video.